Okay, welcome everybody. It looks like we are live here. Finally got everything set up. I've got my volume turned all the way up. I hope you can hear me okay. If you can't hear me, let me know. If you see me talking and you can't hear me, just leave a message in the chat box. Got the volume turned all the way up on my end. Maybe you'll need to turn your volume up. But here we are with the opening of Wall Street just 30 seconds ago. And let's see which way the market is going to go. It's 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in New York and 9:30 p.m. Indochina time in Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, and let's see what's gonna happen. We had some news come out about 1 hour ago, and that was, on the retail sales, and it was all good news for the U.S. economy. The two or three good items there that were good news for the U.S. economy. And let me go over and open up, forexfactory.com. I think we've got another one coming in about 30 minutes. Something about home sales. Well, that one's not on Forex Factory. So yeah, it was all good news on the retail sales month on month. PPI was no change. Core retail sales was slightly better than forecast. And core PPI was down just a little bit. So maybe that's the reason for the kind of up and down movement with the after the news came out. Let me go over to investing and see what news. I think there's something else coming out at in about 30 minutes. Yeah, existing home sales. That's on investing.com. That's listed as high impact existing home sales, and that's about 28 minutes from now. But I typically don't trade the news. However, I did take a trade tonight in the Wall Street Open. I took a trade here, right here when this first candle and the news came out. I took a trade here. This was my entry point. I took it a little bit early, actually. I should have waited. Uh, but yeah, I saw because the news is good for the U.S. I just expected that the market is going to move down. You know, the U.S. dollar go up, and that'll put pressure on gold. And then of course, it retraced a little bit, but now I'm in a just a little bit above the entry point, and I've got my stop loss above the all-time high at let's see where that is, 46.30, I believe. Let me just check. Uh, uh, okay, I've got my 46.30 was the all-time high yesterday, and we've reached, broken above that today, and I've got my stop loss here at 46.44. Yeah, I'm looking at I know what I'm looking at. I've got it right there. Yeah, 46. I moved it up a little bit actually, 46.44. This is 46.43. I'll just change that. Oh, boy, got it all screwed up now. Hit the wrong numbers. Let me do it again. Okay, 46.44. There we go. So that's where my stop loss is. I entered the trade after the news came out a little bit early and then put my stop loss up here above the all-time high for the day. Just about $3 above the all-time high. But I'm looking at the wrong chart. This is not the chart I want to be looking at. That's my trend line chart. Let me just save that right quick. Okay, that's saved. And now this is my this is my Wall Street chart. This is when the New York session opens. This is the chart I like to look at. And this is yesterday, the New York session. Hey, hello, Juan. I'm doing good. How's things in Jamaica? I think you're in Jamaica. Is that what you told me? So we look at this is the beginning of the day, Asian session, and it just started and went straight up over $50. That's more than 500 move just in the Asian session. You can see this gray area here. This is all the Asian session, and then it closed here. But if you look what happened yesterday in Wall Street, there was some bad news, and gold went up for a while and then reversed for the rest of the session. And we closed quite low. This is the previous day low on Tuesday, yesterday. It really did drop very hard. But then when the Asian market opened today, then it started moving back up, and we did reach a new all-time high. So this is the start of the day here, right there with the Asian session. We got this is the previous day high from yesterday. All right, that new all-time high at 46.34, and then the Asian session broke above that. So that's the Asian high for today. And now it's kind of gone sideways with London, not doing very much with London open. They took it down a little bit, came back up, and mostly just sideways. And then London broke above the Asian high. That's right here, this light gray line you see. And the London market broke above that, and then it's come back down. And now we have the opening of Wall Street. And it looks like they are reacting to the news, which was good for the U.S. economy, and that puts pressure on gold. And so the short trade that I took just after the news came out, right over here on this candle here, now that's just a small profit. I'm going to hold on to that. And if gold will move down another $10 or so, then I will move my stop loss below break even. Wow. Already made a pretty good move there. So, but it's very temperamental. Hey, Wall Street just opened. You don't know. They might just turn around and go the other direction. So I took that at a little bit early there. Let me see what price, if I can move that to break even just yet. I don't want to move it too close. No, I'm going to wait a little bit. See if we get below that level where it is now. Trading at 46.24. If it'll drop down around 46.20 and look like it's going to keep going, if it does that, then I'll move my stop loss down to break even. It's a little bit too close to my entry point just yet. And where's my take profit? That's a good question. Let me just check here. Take profit is at 4,600. So I'm expecting, based on my analysis, I'm expecting gold to go back down towards this Asia low. Okay, that's even lower. That's 45. 86. But making a good move so far with the opening of Wall Street. I might be able to move my, I believe I will. 46. Got to check very closely here and get that just right below break even. 46, 28.9. So 46 should be okay. Yeah. Okay. I moved my stop loss below break even. And now no matter what happens, I have a losing trade. You don't, with gold, you don't want to move your stop loss too quickly because it moves so much, you can get stopped out very, very quick. I like to at least let it go 100 pips or $10. Can everybody hear me okay? You took your profit at 11%, Joe. Joke on. Okay. Don't know what 11% of what. It sounds good. So I assume you just had a short. I could close mine now with a good bit of profit, but I really believe that this session will go down further because we have already in the Asian session, the London session, we've completely taken out the previous day high. The London session took out the Asia, and that's where all the liquidity is. And that's where the market usually goes, is where the liquidity is. And once they take that out, then they go the opposite direction. That's the general pattern. There's no guarantee, of course. It's the general pattern, the way the market moves. Now, if you follow me at all, it looks a little dark in the back. That's because I've turned all the lights out and I've got a spotlight today. I'm using a new lighting system here. I hope the appearance is okay. And let me know if the sound is okay. I'm using a new mic today. Yeah, this morning somebody told me the is not very good. But I think that's more my internet connection than it is with the microphone. But just let me know if the sound is okay. I did listen to the live this morning. I listened after it, the recording. Yeah, the sound wasn't very good, but I think it's more the internet connection. So just put my Telegram ID in there. Whoa, got some great profit already. Man, this is cooking with Presto Light. Put my Telegram ID in at Rick Ray FX if anybody wants to contact me on Telegram. That's my main messaging service where you can get in touch with me. I'll add you to my Telegram group if you want to have a Telegram group of traders. You want to go over here and see what I've got. Mhm. Yeah, boy, that looks like that's going to head on down. We're only 15 minutes into the session. Wow. Pulling back a little bit now, but that's normal, just a slight retracement. But the move It definitely looks bearish, but, you never can tell with the US market. It's so volatile, so much volume, so many big orders going in right now. But that was good news for the US economy about, an hour ago. Jump over here and look at my, just want a quick look at the oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, what did I get on that? So, that doesn't look right. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. Now it's, second candle starting here. If you're watching, be sure and, like and share. I do appreciate that. It does help the channel. And let me know where you're watching from. And remember, I'm here every day at the same time for the opening of Wall Street, Monday to Friday, sharing my analysis with you. And if you just joined in, I'll just share with you again on this candle here at 8. That's, an hour and 15 minutes ago, we had the news came out, good news for the US, so that puts pressure on gold, but initially, the move was up, and I did take a short trade. I went in a little bit early. I should have waited a little bit on that, but I did go in early, and I have my stop here above the Asian high for the day at 46.43, and my take profit is down here at, 4,600. So I'm expecting that because we've had this, big move up all day, more than 500 pips, and then this consolidation, now we have break of structure. Usually, when the market comes up like this and takes out the previous day high from Unity and the Asian high, which it has done, taken out both of those, grabbed all that liquidity, and now going the opposite direction. And it's just up at this, just broke through that support level there. How about that? Oh, look at that, man. Go, baby, go. How about that? What a good trade. This is a brilliant trade. The news came out here, and it was just, hesitated, just waiting for Wall Street to open. Then once Wall Street opened, that was all she. Now this is a reaction to the good news for the U.S. economy that puts pressure on gold, and that's what we're seeing, especially after this big move up. They took out previous day high from yesterday. They took out the Asian high, all that liquidity, the liquidity pool here. They've taken all that out. Everybody's buying, 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 buying. And now all those buyers are getting stopped out. All the pending orders are being taken out, everything, and all the liquidity now is going getting back down to the Asia low for the day, and that's where my, take profit is just above that at 4,600. So just a great trade today. And that only took about well, actually, the move started only 20 minutes ago. But I did take it out. I did execute the trade when the news came out on this candle here. That was at 8:30 a.m. Standard Time. I did. And now it has stopped just momentarily, I think, at this previous support turned resistance, but it looks like it's going to break through that one. These yellow lines here, these are previous support and resistance. You can see here, resistance became support, resistance became support, and this whole line here, this is the previous day high from yesterday, this yellow line. And then this one here is a support level. So I believe we're headed down to this next support level. It's 45, 45.90. Great trade today. Great move. If you're watching, let me know if you went short on gold or what kind of a trade did you take? Joking? Yeah, I guess you went short. You made 11%. Sounds like a good trade. Percent of what? I'm not sure. But hey, guys, just remember for those of you watching now and those of you that will be watching the recording, I do have a free forex trading course, and it's just the fundamentals. It's a foundational 10 video tutorial to help you set up MT4, learn how to take pending orders, buy a stop, sell stop, buy limit, sell limit, risk management, and trading the news. About 10 videos, absolutely free. So if you want to get in on that, just telegram me at Rick Ray FX, and I'll send you the link and the password. It is password protected. Absolutely free, no obligation. Or if you have any other questions or comments, let me know. Or just if you want to chat, that's fine too. I've been trades for 10 years, and I only trade gold. And I trade on the 15-minute chart. That's what we're looking at here. 15-minute chart. This is my very special Wall Street strategy that I have set up here, where I mark the Asian session, the Asian low, and the Asian high. You see that Asian high, Asian low there? That's the accumulation zone. All right, then I mark all of the equal highs and equal lows that happened during the day. And I also mark the previous day low and the previous day high from yesterday, which was Tuesday. And then based on that, that gives me an idea of what the institutions are going to do, because I know they will try to take out liquidity, which is always above the previous day high or the Asian high, or in a bearish market, it would be below the previous day low. And that's what they did yesterday. The previous day low was, I forget where it was, but they took out the Asian low for sure. All this, just taking out stop losses and pending orders and building up that liquidity, and then they move the price right back up where they want it. So now we're getting a retracement, a pullback, and let's just see on the hour in 5 minutes, is it going to continue down or are we going to do a reversal? Never know in U.S. market A. Boy, it can flip flop real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and close out, guys. I'm going to finish off for today. I think I've shared my trade setup, the actual live trade that I took, where I put my stop loss and my take profit. I hope that was helpful to you. And I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm on the Asian session, and that will be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in New York, or 8 a.m. Indochina time. That's in Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, Southeast Asia. I always do those two sessions, New York session and Asian session. So you're welcome to join either one of those. I had a good trade this morning in the Asian session also. Good profitable trade. And just now I have a good profitable trade in the New York session with my stop loss below break even. Just see if it's going to continue on and give me come down to my take profit 600. Might get close to that. Right about there. It almost got down there. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a great day, or a great evening, or a great afternoon, wherever you might be. I wish you all the best of success with your trade. See you again next time.